Alright guys, it is giveaway time yet again at Futtrading, and it is another monster giveaway. We're giving away yet another Xbox Series S. Alternatively, if you don't like Xbox and you don't want to play Xbox, you can get £250 to put towards a PlayStation or whatever else it is that you wish to get. You've just got to subscribe to enter. What do you get for your money? For £10 a month, just £10, you get yourself access to Tier 1, which is buying and selling prices for our fodder flips, for our special cards, for our icons, and the weekly trading guide and club stock guide that are handwritten by me. Tier 2 gets you all of that, plus our live sniping filters and our fluctuations area. This live tracks the market 24 hours a day, allowing you to target your buys. And Tier 3 is £20 a month. It gives you everything on that website, but it also gives you access to our Discord bot that direct pings you with the deals that you can go out and buy. Literally says there's a deal on the market, go and pick it up. It's an amazing, amazing tool. So yeah, get involved, giveaway, Xbox Series S. Let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. Check out Futtrading. This month we're giving away an Xbox Series S or £250 in cold hard cash that you can put towards a PlayStation or whatever it is that you guys want. We ran a giveaway at Christmas. We're going to try and run giveaways like this as much as we possibly can so that you guys are, I guess, rewarded and we give back to you guys for the incredible support that we get, and that allows us to do this full time. So make sure you check the website out. But we're back trading to Team of the Year Messi. Basically, this is day 3 for you guys now, I believe. It's barely been 3 days in terms of micro trading. Now, we started off at 220,000 coins. I'm just going to show you where we're at now. 503,000 coins as a botman sells, which is really, really nice. But again, it doesn't tell the whole story because we're going to talk about in this episode today about these cards here. They're vitally important. But we still have a Yedda, we still have a João Cancelo, we still have a Keane selling. So we've got 200,000 coins there, plus about 150,000 coins in Rondons here, which takes us to 850. And now in the club, we've also got a lot of Serie A investments. We've got some Championship investments, and that's going to be the main thing I'm going to be doing today, is buying into those cards and sort of showing you guys what I'm doing. However, I do want to quickly talk about those gold cards you just saw on my account, and basically, there are very easy coins to be made on FIFA, usually around the 6 PM content drop. And the reason for that is that a lot of time, EA want to bring out daily SBCs, especially right now, that basically give you a token, which is obviously important, but also a pack, which some people care about. So Jumbo Premium Gold Players, a very good pack that. But EA make them expensive because I know you've got to do them. And so this is the exact sort of setup for me that when you know you can make a lot of coins very, very, very quickly, okay? So this is Future Stars Challenge 3, okay? We're going to look at the requirements, which are vitally important here. Players from the same league, maximum 4. So you're only allowed to use 4 players from the same league. Players from the same country region, minimum 6. So already I'm thinking, okay, cool, that's going to be a lot of players from the same region that I've got to use. Players from one club, max 3, so you can't get chemistry too easily that way. Rare players, exactly 11 to 11 rare players. Overall rating 75 means you're really going to have to look mainly at golds. You can look at some silvers as well. And team chemistry being the big thing here, 95, okay? So, normally when you put together an FBC like this, it's quite easy. If you were to put together a 75 rated team with 95 chem, just go Premier League. Striker, 2 cams to the Premier League and do whatever it is. However, EA have told you the max you can do is use 4 players from the same league. Okay, so you might go left back English, cam English, striker English, but then the link ups here could be difficult. So you might be able to get perfect links, but again, they're going to cost you more. So linking up's difficult. And again, every link matters because it's 95 chem. Really, the solution here is quite obvious, and that is you're going to have to use players from major nations across multiple leagues. Because you need to have a minimum of 3 leagues here. Because players from the same league, maximum 4. So 4 from one, 4 from another, 3 from another. So the moment this happens, your mindset should be on buying players that fulfill that criteria from other leagues, okay? And always, always, always understand it's going to always be the top 9 nations, the main 9 nations that you're going to want to look at. And a lot of this stuff is very obvious. A lot of people struggle with this, and I'm going to be blunt, you shouldn't struggle. It's quite obvious that you're going to have to use that across multiple leagues. So I write a list of cards down, right, and I always have them there, just for an SBC like that. And I'm going to give you guys some of the cards that I would use, but utilise this knowledge here for you guys to go out and look for some yourself. So I've got a non-rare list that we use on the website, and I've got a rare list, which I'm going to be putting onto the website. Areola, for example, I picked him up on Sean's account for 2,500 coins, sold him 5.5k. Grimaldo, again, he's the Portuguese league, Spanish. So he gives you one of your extra leagues that you need to use, you're going to use whatever, and he links across to any Spanish players, which is great. Areola, again, French from the Premier League, gives you good links. Ndombele, French Premier League. Mukiele, French from Bundesliga. Morata, really good card, this guy. Really, really good card. He's from the Belgian League, French, rare. Always a good card to dive into whenever you get that SPC come out. Really, really solid. And then Alex Teixeira, he's always unbelievable. Again, he's Brazilian striker from the Turkish League. So when you have to use multiple leagues and you're having to use the dot about or whatever, these are perfect cards to use. 5,000 coins on him. But also, you can do it with silvers. And this is why I always tell you guys, stock up. Whenever there are major nation silvers at near enough discard price, stock up on them, because you'll always see that value back. Now, a lot of these guys are guys that I invested in for Serie A, and that came out and I sold them for profit. But you should always, every single time you see major nation silvers at discard price, even bronzes as well, buy them. It's a no-brainer. You make a lot of coins very, very quickly, very, very easily. So we've done that. But I digress. What we're going to be doing today, and it's really simplistic in its most basic form, is investing. So there's a few things that I want to invest in. I want to invest in silvers for Serie A, which we've already done some of, but we're going to do even more of it. The reason we're investing in silvers for Serie A is that SBC, the League SBC, is no longer on the game. It should return on Thursday, so I want to buy silvers ready for when that comes out. I don't want to pay more than sort of 400, 450 maximum for them, ideally less than that, and I want to buy the bronzes from them. I'm also going to be buying some championship, which I've already done, but I'm also going to be buying en masse, and I'd advise you guys to do a very similar thing right now, because the Sudamericana probably won't be back by the time you guys are looking at this game. But I'd be getting up the Sudamericana in your squad screen. Now, one of the cards I know that's very expensive is Sebastian Souza. This card is a highly, highly expensive goalkeeper. And even now, it's still 1.9. He gets as high as 5,000 coins, because the Sudamericana doesn't have that many cards that are gold. And one of the SBCs requires a 75 rated squad, I think it was. If it comes back like that, it'll be exactly the same. So if you want to find good cards to invest in for Sudamericana, just get Sudamericana cards up, concept players on, and you might want to put each of these cards into a team and just buy them. I wouldn't want to spend more than sort of maybe 800 coins on them. Should be fine. 900 coins shouldn't really give you too much trouble. You should make profit. So you might want to buy a fair few of these, even one of each. Stick them in your cupboard until that SBC returns. But that's what I'm going to be dodoing. I'm going to show you the investment, and then in another video, you'll see the investment come off, if that makes sense, once you sell the cards. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so just want to show you how we're getting on to start with. So first thing is here, and that is the Libertadores cards we're buying. Now ideally, the Libertadores, you want to buy cards that are between 65 to 74 rated, but you want to really buy at the higher end of that. The silvers that are sort of higher end are the ones that bounce the most. So if you want to get an idea of what you buy, basically what you do is go to Footwiz, and up here it says FIFA 22 players. You click on that, and it'll bring up all the players on FIFA 22. Then item type, you want to go Libertadores base, rating 65, 74, apply filter, and it brings them up, okay? Now, I wouldn't want to spend more than sort of 500 coins at maximum on these, ideally lower than that. But it gives you a list of the cards. Now, I'm going to show you what I do if you really want to be so strong on it. And in terms of picking up players at each club, you'll see on that list there a reverberating theme. So you could go do what I've done here for Sudamericana and get up all of River Plate's silver cards. And then you can do what I do, which is to go through and just set it to like the max I want to pay is less than that, but either way. And just flick through and just see if you can get like anything below the price that you really want to pay. And if the card comes up for that price, you go and buy it. And an example of that would be, I think it was Dawson. One of these guys here I picked up for next to nothing. So 750 on him. We picked up Herrera for 600. There's not a lot of cost here. Costa was 950, which I was fine with. Didn't mind that at all. 700 on silver. And you can just flick through periodically and go, okay, cool. You can set up 10 teams if you really want to, or 5 teams, specifically from the Libertadores, and go, okay, cool. These are the 5 teams that I want to buy into. Let me just keep refreshing, come back to them every now and then, buy one of each. Eventually, they all end up in your club. And if you go and buy those cards at 400, 450, you can't really go wrong. Really, you're not going to make any loss. And you just send them all to your club. Buy one of each. Stick them on your club. That's what I'm basically trying to do, is buy one of each, leave them on the club, forget they exist, and then when the SBCs come back out again, give it a day or two, sell them on for profit. So that's where we're at the moment. Basically going to spend up as much as I possibly can on the investments, maybe down to 400k if we're able to do that. And then we'll see what 6 p.m. brings us today. I'm recording this on Monday. So we'll see what 6 p.m. brings us today. And hopefully we might be able to get some more of our investments sold off. I'll be right back. Alright, yeah, so an update. And we are in a very, very good place. Basically, yesterday, made some brilliant buys and some brilliant sales. So Marquinhos paid 160, sold for 180. Delane paid 130, sold for 154. Semedo paid 80, sold for 95. These guys here have gone down in price. We're just getting out of those basically. But look at the top left corner, right? So 488,000 coins. Now from here, we've got about another 150 odd K to come, give or take. Probably a little bit more than that, actually. But it's going to take us up to that sort of, 640k mark. All the Premier League informs up at 15k right now. So I'm debating selling them or holding until 6 p.m. to see if there's anything we need. That then takes us up to close to what? Maybe 800k plus. And we've also got all of our investments for the Serie A done. And I can show you that now. We've got a lot of Serie A cards. We've got multiple pages of Serie A. So 1, 2, 3, 4... Just flick through. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I can show you. So we've got 8 pages of Serie A silvers. We've got 3 pages of Serie A bronzes, plus some duplicates on the transfer pile. We've got a chunk of Libertadores, a chunk of Sudamericana. We're in a great place. I'm going to continue to invest in all of these cards for the profit they will bring me, as well as doing what I'm doing now, which is instant flipping. So I always say it to you guys, buy and sell. So buy some cards that you want to hold and do whatever it is, sell those on, make a profit, invest after that, buy, sell, invest, buy, sell, invest. Loads of profit we're making going into investments, so it continually builds up a coin total. We started at 220,000 coins like 2 days ago. We're in a very good place. I'll see you guys after 6 p.m. Alright, so update. It'll probably be the final update of the video until we sort of see stuff sell. But so we're going to list up this the app. We just bought him for 38, and he's selling for about 46.5, 47. But we spent up again on special cards. We decided to sell the Rondons. I may well make more profit from them tonight, but it meant what I'd be holding out for tonight was 3k, 4k more profit potentially. What it's meant I can do instead is buy a load more special cards and get a load more profit in the long term. So that to me made more sense. I've finished off buying the Sudamericana cards I wanted to do. The Libertadores now, we've bought tons of investments in. And yes, I'm not going to wait until tonight for this. I'm going to show you guys what we've done now. And then hopefully in the next video, we'll go into detail with what we've got and how many coins we have. So if we go to Libertadores. I don't get to Libertadores. Oh, you got to do special, didn't you? That's how you got to do it. Let me go that. Quality special. Value high to low. And yeah, we've gone and bought loads of the Libertadores cards. There's Sudamericana cards there. And loads of Libertadores cards there. So these will sell when the SBCs come back. So, we're on 14,000 coins, but I think liquid would be about 800, 900,000 minimum, if not a bit more than that. So we're in a really, really good place, all in all. But that'll be in the video. If you are new around here, as always, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.